Welcome back, frogs, friends, and family. Man, I don't know what to say. Every time I leave the computer and looking at the charts for just a couple days, you degens just seem to absolutely nuke everything, sending it down to zero. I'm pretty sure I'm just selling all my crypto. I'm closing up this stream, and well, wait a minute. What's this? Oh, wait. Oh, you mean we bounced exactly on the key level that we had been talking about for several months? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's Bitcoin. What about Solana? Um, oh, it looks like Solana found support exactly where we kind of expected it to retest too. And oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we've been talking about this level since all the way back in December. So, yeah, what's my point here? Yes, we had some extreme volatility in the market. We have had a crash like we've never seen to talk about extreme volatility. But what we saw is us come down and test the levels that we've expected to for quite some time. You know, this fair value gap was established here, and we expected to see a revisit. We've been talking long time about DCA zone of 56, and if we saw that 52K, and if we zoom in and look, this is the 4-hour chart here. We never even spent any time in the zone down here, right? We've just got a couple wicks. So we hit our DCA entry about perfectly. Um, I know this was much more volatile than expected. This world event, in my opinion, we thought we would see these levels. We knew these levels were a possibility, but I expected price action to follow this downtrend a little bit more and maybe visit these zones in a week or so. I believe what the world crash liquidation event, however you want to call this, whatever you want to associate it to, the market's collapsing. I think it just made it happen faster and just added that little extra volatility to send us lower than the key levels that we were looking for support on. These are levels we've talked about for quite some time. I'm not going to pretend I'm perfect and say I sold out of the market up here in this top and that I had all my capital ready to buy down here, or maybe you're waiting to see, are we going even lower? What is the total sentiment? What I can say is here on Marketflow, we have been looking to buy down here inside of premiums, or I'm sorry, buy down here in the bargains and take profits in premiums, ready to load up when we get these bargain buys again. So we were buying Bitcoin here at 56, right? We knew we were going to see resistance here at 66. We were looking to take profits. We were seeing resistance. We start printing candles underneath. Yeah, we know it's time to take some profits here in this area. Why? So we can buy back in the bargains. Same thing. If we look at Solana, we were talking about if we get this entry into Solana, this could be one of the best entries we get for the rest of the bull run. Right here in the mid 130s, we were buying in the mid 130s. We had Thor telling us, hey, take shorts, open up a short. So we knew that this area was getting a little overheated. We bought down in the bargain. We were taking profits when price was at a premium. Where are we now? We dropped back down into our bargain buys. So again, I'm not going to say and pretend I sold all my Solana reloaded. No, but we know when we're getting a bargain and we know when things are getting overheated and it looks like we're paying a premium that we don't want to pay for, right? So dropping down, we've hit these key levels again. Now, are we going to see Solana find support here in the Thor long call? We fell right through this Thor long call. We came right down into our support levels and recovered quite quickly. Even if you were buying in the mid 130s, you say, well, I was buying at 135 and we went down to 110. Well, that's great. You're already back in profit. A lot of times being in the market, having time in the market is better than timing the market, especially in volatility and a crash like we've never experienced before. But we were ready to buy in these key levels and we're already in profit, is my points. Even going to things like Jupiter, we've got THOR calls for Jupiter as well. But even looking at our own TA, we're looking to DCA 82, 72. We even got this buy down here all the way at 64 we were looking for. We knew to take profits. I did not sell all my Jupe. I wish I had maybe taken a little more profit. But look at the areas and the key levels we've already hit again. Ready to do it all again, right? The market is priming, ready to do it all again. Why? I believe I talked about this last stream, but if not, I'm going to make it pretty simple. If you hand me a $50 bill and then you let me hand you a $20 bill back and me keep $30, and then you hand me a $50 bill again, and then you take back a $20 bill and let me keep 30, and then you hand me a $50 bill again and accept less back. As long as people are buying premiums, buying tops and selling bottoms, buying tops, selling bottoms, we're going to see us range in here. It's not until people stop capitulating, stop selling out on good buys that we're going to see the market make a move. Thankfully, we have THOR, we have Marketflow, we have one of the best communities of traders and not just a bunch of fucking moon boys. We knew to look for these levels. We were prepared. We were reacting accordingly. Kira offered us an absolutely great buy and is right now back in the zone. Congrats to anyone that bought down in these levels. Or if you had a limit order DCA buys or anything else, I mean, you're already up 100%. Already up 100%. And this is still on a key DCA level for me. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Has the market recovered already? It's possible. Look how quickly we bounce back from COVID. If we see bombs drop and go, we have war with Iran and Israel, things could get crazier. If people keep believing this bullshit fake news that Kamala Harris actually has support and Trump's losing steam and that's not good for the economy, maybe we'll see some more retrace, right? If we see, the cash and carry yen trades and all that keep playing out with Japan, yes, maybe we'll see some more retrace. However, if we do see some more retrace and we do see us get down, pushed into these lower THOR levels of 43 and even 32, I can all but promise in an election year that they are going to turn on the money printers and pump this economy back up. And if you are buying risk-on assets when at their lows, risk-on assets when everything's complete fear before the money printers come back on and risk assets then get another pump, you're doing pretty well. We don't know where the market's going to go. I'm not going to tell you it's going to go up. I'm not going to tell you it's going to go down. The only thing I know is price action will never go left. What we do know is what we are going to do when we hit key levels up, what we are going to do if we are offered opportunities lower. Don't get caught up in the emotion. If you didn't tell me this was a world event, I would say, well, that just looks like crypto. We just hit my levels perfectly. Looks like another day in crypto. If you are not feeling the same, if this caught you off guard, if you just had no clue that we could possibly go back to these levels again, well, one, you don't fully understand crypto. and you probably don't have a community that understands trading and is realistic about trading. Join in Cyberfrogs and you'll have a better inclination to these things. If trading still confuses you, if Thor is still confusing you, we have Auto Thor. Let's just take a quick look at what Auto Thor did through the market and through this volatility, that if you had an account open, a trade open with Thor, that you would have done automatically. This is what your account would have been doing automatically for you with you doing nothing at all. Would have been buying in the 140s, taking profits at 160, all the way up through 180, all the way up 184, all the way up into the 190s. Start buying back here in the 160s and buying down all the way down at 120. If you weren't doing this with your own bag of Solana, maybe you want to look into AutoThor and having the AutoThor contract perform for you. Volatility equals opportunity. Frogs fuck, Thor Prince. See you all next week.